Kurtis.
Yes.
Thanks for joining me today.
Anytime.
I got a gift for you.
Sorry to interrupt already.
No.
A sentence.
A little birdie told me that you do stand-up comedy. Is that right?
I haven't done it in a while because of COVID, but I've done it a lot.
Okay, and so like because of COVID, maybe you're a little rusty.
Yes.
But then I also heard that you're about to go on tour.
That's correct. KurtisConnor.com for tickets.
Have you prepared a single joke? Also, I'm wearing your merch because you did put it in the contract. I'm going to be sweating through this video, but, you know, artist pain. And it's in the contract, so what else could I do?
I haven't written any single joke. No, they're all married. There's one.
Do you remember MTV's 2006 classic Yo Momma, starring Wilmer Valderrama, the dude from Friends?
From that
70s show? from those 70 Friends?
I mean, it was Friends in the 70s, I guess.
Yeah. That's how they pitched it.
Yeah.
I was thinking that we could peruse this blast from the past and lock in a few Yo Momma jokes for your set. I feel like they're pretty hilarious.
That's a good point. That is one sort of thing that I'm missing in my sets. I do the knock jokes and and that's it. Pretty much, that's it. Kind of all I do.
Right. So this will add some variety for you.
Yeah, it'll switch up the pace. Keep people on their toes. So I think this is a good idea. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the gift. Before we start, what do you remember about Yo Momma?
A lot. She's my mother.
Sorry.
I do remember Wilmer.
Okay.
And I remember him going, "Yeah, mama."
That's a great thing to remember.
And then I also remember they sort of do I think there's one part where they do like a Room Raiders type thing.
That is exactly
okay.
That is exactly how I would describe it. There is a Room Raiders segment of the Yo Momma show where they get material for like the finals of the Yo Momma joke competition.
Right. But that's all I really remember is that part of it, and then Wilmer Valderrama, and then just like obviously the Yo Momma jokes.
Right. Who could forget? I remember being in stitches. So I guess we can just start it, I guess, and we'll see where this takes us.
It's your boy Wilmer Valderrama, searching the streets to find the illest trash talkers in the city.
Oh man.
Do you think he was really driving around? Like looking, that's how he looked for them.
Where are they?
Yeah, you can't throw a stone in Los Angeles without catching like a guy doing a Yo Momma battle.
Going for a walk in LA must be a trip. Must be so annoying.
Yeah, no, it's honestly you got to wear like noise canceling headphones.
Yo Momma canceling headphones. Yeah.
Yo Momma joke canceling headphones. That's the only thing they tune out.
We got the best clowners from Baldwin Hills.
Yo Momma's so skinny you can see her farts coming.
Okay. That might be one of the best jokes I've ever heard.
Look, this is good. You can write that one down.
Illest jokers from Lincoln Heights.
Oh no, who's this guy? This guy's in a suit with a gold tie.
Is that Hayden Christensen?
Yeah, that might be Hayden Christensen.
Anakin Skywalker on Yo Momma?
After that, I doctored the 2 finalist scripts to get any inside dirt I could to make the final round real personal. Say it loud. Black and proud.
I don't really love that for you, Wilmer.
He is such an interesting host for this show.
What are your thoughts on him as a host pick?
Was this during that 70s show?
I think it was on the heels of it ending.
Okay. So he needed something else.
Yeah.
After the huge success of that 70s show.
I fully think that this is him trying to completely recreate his image.
Right.
His whole vibe in this show is like this cool guy. He's always wearing like leather jackets and like jewelry and stuff. And in the first episode of the season, he gets out of the Escalade and there are women like fanning themselves like that they're being graced with the presence of Wilmer Valderrama, American heartthrob.
Right. The guy who dated like 4 separate teenagers.
Oh no.
What a smoke. What a guy.
I didn't even know that was a part of his backstory.
He dated Demi Lovato.
Oh.
Demi Lovato was 17.
Oh my goodness.
When she dated Wilmer Valderrama.
Oh, and he dated Lindsay Lohan when she was 17.
If there's one thing that Wilmer Valderrama should have rebranded, it was that.
Oh my God.
He's old enough to be your mama.
Yeah.
We're gonna end here at the ultimate battle as the 2 face off competing for $1,000. It's all going down right now. This is your show. Yo Momma.
Hell yeah.
He's on top of the world while he's filming this show.
Yeah, this was his Nirvana. Was filming the show.
My man Will sent a shout out to all trash talkers in Los Angeles that he was throwing down $1,000 for the best game in the city. The best from Lincoln Heights met up with Sam at the loading dock.
Yo, what's the deal, Lincoln Heights?
I love how they try to make it like this, like, impromptu, like, thing that was, like, cool and, like, hip, but it's just like, no, they had full casting calls. There's a full
Viacom, MTV Viacom put out a casting call.
And there was filming permits. This is a production. They're trying to make it like it's like this you got served type fucking back alley dance thing or something.
Yeah, these people were not all just hanging out. And then Wilmer Valderrama walked in. Another thing I've noticed is that Wilmer never delivers the rules. He always has this guy, Sam, deliver the rules to the contestants. And he has no other role on the show, I think.
So Sam's the actual
he's
guy
he's the actual doing the heavy lifting.
Right. Oh, that's kind of... So Wilmer just says... Your mama. And then that's it.
Will's plan, let him freestyle jokes. Then let Sam and Jason step in to choose the two best. Then let them battle it out.
Okay, so the format of the show is there's a sort of like Yo Mama joke battle royale where everybody's just like throwing Yo Mama jokes around like no one is safe. And then they Wilmer picks out the best Yo Mama jokers. They go at it, and then the winner of that represents that hood. To be completely honest, there's no rules until the absolute end of the show. So it's like whatever the fuck they want it to be.
It's just a fucking free-for-all. Just like Your Mama.
Dude, I didn't know I was going to be on the receiving end of a Yo Mama joke today.
Well, I pointed at the lens when I said it, so I feel like it's to whoever's watching.
You've inflicted a lot of harm on mamas all over the world.
That's why I do what I do.
Okay.
I'm looking for originality. I'm looking for that delivery. I'm looking for that quickness. And most of all, y'all gotta have that sting.
How many jokes do you think there are going to be where the joke is that Yo Mama is so fat? Like,
it's going to be 100% of them.
Yeah, it's like all of them.
This is Thomas Edwards. When I came out, my mom telling jokes.
Did he just Yo Mama joke himself?
I think he did. My first words were, what's the deal with airline food?
Yeah. My first words were, yo, you so fat. Looking back at my mama. And she was like, my son's going to go places.
Son's going to be on MTV.
It's the one and only Shiny Black. I'm here to rep. These guys ain't got nothing on me. You know why? Because I'm thirsty.
You know, if somebody is really tenacious, they're going after it. They're trying to elevate their position in life. Mm-hmm. They're young, scrappy, and hungry, usually, right?
Yeah, right.
Not Deshaun.
I'm parched.
Deshaun is thirsty.
These guys ain't got nothing on me. You know why? Because I'm thirsty.
And I would love a drink.
I've been on this roof for hours.
LA summers are really unforgiving.
My name is Jordan, and I'm representing all those rich kids who think they are tough.
Oh, man. Come on, bro. Get out of there. Save yourself, Jordan. Man.
This guy is like, I am about to throw myself into the dogs.
Yeah, some fucking law student. It's just like accidentally found his way there. Oh, this isn't the kegger?
Also, do you think that's his real voice? Do you think he actually talks like this?
Yeah, he's talking like he has oatmeal in his mouth. I'm trying not to make any oatmeal come out of my mouth right now.
I'm representing all those rich kids who think they are tough.
He said he's representing the rich kids. Those are really the people who've always needed representation.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all ready to get your battle on?
Super duper.
All right.
This guy's a plant.
Yeah, he's an industry plant.
Dude.
He's the Billie Eilish of this fucking show.
I feel like this show is doing that thing where it's like, yo, this is hip and cool and urban. And they're doing all kinds of like B-boy stances. Yeah. And every time they've always got like a fish out of water white dude who's there to like, everybody's like, what's this guy doing?
How much you want to bet this guy is like the head writer of the show?
He's fully either a writer for the show or like the head writer of the Harvard Lampoon.
Or both.
Honestly, both. He's an intern. This is his summer gig.
Let's battle.
Your mama's so old, she knew Burger King when he was a prince.
I'm gonna ask you to maybe rate some of these on a 10-point scale.
You want one for this one?
Yeah, the Burger King Prince joke.
I feel like I've heard that one in like elementary school, but it is rather funny to think that there was a point in time where there was a Burger Prince and they're like, all right, enough is enough. He's a king now.
Yeah,
and then rebranded. So for that, I'll give it a 5.
Okay, no, I was worried you might give it a higher score. I do think this show would be better if it took place on like a playground, because that's the only time that like Yo Mama jokes were relevant.
You know what would be actually a power move is that like if they actually had to bring their mothers with them to these like things.
Just you wait, Mon Frere.
Oh no, no, no!
Just you wait.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Yo mama's so stupid she thought Cheerios were donut seeds.
Well, my dad will fucking sue you.
You're gonna regret that one.
He doesn't even make any jokes. He just threatens all of them.
That stings a little bit.
Well, he brought the sting.
You catch that one, Sam?
That had speed, delivery, and sting.
A 10 out of 10 joke, if I do say so myself.
I am rubber, and you are glue, and your mama is a hoe.
Wow. He's doing the troll face right now. Look at this fucking screenshot.
Your mama got a glass eye with a picture of her family in it.
So that's the whole joke?
Your mama has a glass eye with a picture of her family. That's just a statement.
Mother has a glass eye with a picture of her family in it. I'm genuinely so confused. What does that mean?
Your mama has a glass eye with a picture of her family in it so that she can be reminded of her loving family.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It seems pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah. You know, this is 2006. Wow. That's 15 years ago now?
Oh, I guess it's like a time thing. Maybe we're just like, we've progressed too much as a society to laugh at that joke, I guess.
There were lots of pop culture references about glass eyes in 2006.
Yeah.
Your mama's so old, she sat behind Jesus in 3rd grade.
Ooh, Jesus didn't go to school.
This guy looks like an action figure. He's just permanently like in this position. It upsets me. What is he up to? I swear to God, if he's like a hedge fund manager now.
Oh, he for sure is. And this is like his fun story that he tells at every work party.
Every work party.
And everyone hates him for it.
Yeah. He's like, oh, let me guess. You're going to tell us about how you were on Yo Mama again. And he's
yeah.
And I represented the other rich kids.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but so will your mama if she climbs on top.
Why does he deliver every joke like this?
Yeah, I really don't like him.
I thought that was going to be the same joke as he told before. Like,
your mom's a hoe.
Yeah. I had no reason to believe he was going to give me a different punchline.
That actually would be really funny. And he ruins it, and you have to ruin it like that.
Is there any reason that he should be doing the robot right now?
I don't think there's any reason for him to be doing anything ever. I feel like he's just wrong. He's a wrong person.
Your mama's so fast she slip and slide on the 91 freeway.
I mean, in terms of fat-phobic shows, this is number one.
Your mama's so stupid she thought Wu-Tang was a tropical fruit drink.
It's not?
White moment.
His whole joke is that, like, you might laugh at me because I am white.
Yeah.
Perhaps a bit of self-deprecating humor. I am so white that Wu-Tang is not a tropical fruit drink.
He is the perfect comedian.
Your mama's so ugly. Arnold Schwarzenegger moved Halloween to her birthday.
Go home!
Oh, man. Someone yell, go home.
Leave the set.
Go home.
Your hair is so fake it says made in China on the back.
All right. That feels like a hate crime.
That feels like something that gets you canceled in 2021.
Absolutely. You can't, what the hell, man?
Hey, all right, hold up. That's it.
Who do you think is going forward?
I unfortunately think the trust fund baby is going to go forward.
He got too much screen time not to.
It's like when, in cartoons, when like one thing is like more detailed than everything else, and you're like, oh, they're going to pick up that thing.
Yeah.
This dude dressed like he going to a bar mitzvah in the middle of the alley, and not one of y'all cracked on him.
Great point.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, why is this guy invincible? Why didn't they say anything about it?
I mean, it's the confusing thing. It's like, is it only your mama, or can they make fun of like the people themselves, right?
It seems to me like this part has no rules whatsoever. He made the joke about her hair that's like just about her, right? He was like, your hair's bad or whatever, made in China. It doesn't seem like there's any rules whatsoever.
Jordan, step out. Give it up on it.
This guy like gentrified Yo Momma joke
in record time.
Yeah, literally. And MTV let it happen.
Yeah, you mean to tell me this guy represents Lincoln Heights?
Shawnee, step out.
My thirst is quenched.
Meanwhile, it was cracking in Baldwin Hills, where Jason was holding court.
In the first episode of the show, Wilmer is present during this, but now he's already like somewhere else.
That's very strange. That he's like what he was like the selling point at the time, and be like, he's the host, and then you show up and he's like barely even in it. I think Wilmer was at the local high school, like finding a girlfriend.
Oh, dude, that makes sense. It was graduation day.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Where Jason was holding court.
What's up, Baldwin Hills?
Wait, the way that Jason said, what's up, Baldwin Hills, made it seem like they're not actually in Baldwin Hills, and and it's like a lie that everyone has agreed to.
What's up, Baldwin Hills?
Yeah, this is totally Baldwin Hills.
What's up, Baldwin Hills?
Everybody, come on. We're in Baldwin Hills.
Yeah, Baldwin Hills. Woo! Representing where we are.
Like Superman when it comes to jokes. I'm invincible.
I'm like now sweating through this, so I'm gonna put on a white t-shirt. I'll be right back.
Okay. This is probably not gonna go in the video edit, but I'll just keep talking. It's actually a pretty comfortable temperature in my room. Jarvis is sweating, but I appreciate that he wore my merch. This better all go in the video. If he cuts this out, if he cuts any of this out, I'm unsubscribing, and so should you, robot.
I'm gonna do one of those Yo Momma like wipes where they keep doing these like whip pan type wipes to the same person in the same position while they're talking.
Hey, I'm Diane, and I'm about to...
Dude, they just did it!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, what the hell?
Mom's breath stinks so bad, she put a Tic Tac in her mouth, it crawled out and filed a restraining order on her.
All right, that was pretty funny.
After getting a bunch of like really... like very straightforward Yo Momma jokes, I do love an absurd one, you know?
Yeah. Like, you don't really hear a lot of ones like your mama has bad breath.
Right.
Like, it's usually just about like she's fat or old or...
Yeah. Or it's about her glass eye. So usually it sticks to those three things.
Those are the big three.
Your mom's not on a diet. She's on a try it. Whatever you're eating, I'll try it.
That's kind of like the, what's that joke? It's like, I'm on a something sea diet. Whatever I see,
I'm on a seafood diet.
Seafood.
If I see food, I eat it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Is that in your set? You knew that pretty quick.
Yeah, that's about like 30 minutes of my set. It's sort of just that. Sense. It's that one. I tell that joke very slowly.
And then you make a really hard like,
and then I do the robot for another half hour, and there's my hour.
Your mama so dumb, she thought this was a new soft drink.
First of all, did you hear what he said?
I sort of missed the most important part.
I also like where I paused it. It looks like his hair includes the guy behind his hair.
Your mom is such a fat ass that when she walked past my TV, Jesus. I missed the whole season of Making the Band.
It's so funny to watch this stuff back because you can tell that it's like meant to only be enjoyed in 2006.
Right. This is not supposed to be happening right now.
No, we're breaking all the rules.
Because we're going up against Lincoln Heights.
Is this woman in witness protection? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, she's undercover.
Kenny, take a step up here, please. Kenny,
nice.
Step up. And now...
Dude, your favorite made it.
I like Kenny.
Diane, step on up. All right?
What?
Where do you think we're whipping to right now?
Oh, fucking West Coast Customs. I don't know.
we go to Act 3 of an episode of Pimp My Ride.
We heard you like Yo Momma, so we put Yo Momma in your car.
So it's Kenny versus Diane for Baldwin Hills, and Jordan versus Deshaun for the title in Lincoln Heights.
Diane has no chance.
No chance. And I feel like his whole shtick is gonna run out. People are gonna get tired of it pretty quick.
All right, let's see.
Y'all ready?
For real.
I fucking hate this guy.
You should have ejected him right then.
He, like, strikes me as the kind of guy who would, like, appropriate AAVE like as a joke. Like, what's up, my homies? Like, he would make it like, it would be like with a wink. You know that guy who's like, black people are like this, and that's quirky and weird.
And I'm allowed to say this with zero repercussion.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get away from this for 15 years until until a 2021 reevaluation of my antics on Yo Momma.
Yeah, let's get this guy fucking canceled.
Yo.
Your mama's so hairy that she cornrowed her armpits.
But why would she do that? Like, no one's even going to see her armpits. I don't know why she would like spend too much extra effort on that.
And what, is it so bad for a woman to let her, you know, her body hair grow a little bit?
How many jokes is this man going to do about black hair? Like, I'm a little bit like, I'm like, why is that your whole shtick, dude?
Yeah, it seems very, very bad taste.
I would have been your daddy, but that gorilla beat me to it.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good for Deshaun.
God. Come on, Deshaun.
And you can tell when Jordan looks like this, some hot fire is going to come out of his mouth.
I got to level with you. I'm really excited for your mama. I know she's going to do great in King Kong.
I'm upset now on Deshaun's behalf. He just fucking appropriated the premise of Deshaun's joke.
And people liked it more?
And people liked it.
Your mother's a Portuguese stretch marquee.
That's not funny.
I don't even know what he said. Like, your mom is a Portuguese stretch marquee?
I think that's what he said, and I gotta say, I don't get it.
I'll
go on the record and say I don't get it.
It's not funny. Your mom is a hooker.
I don't think it's funny to do that.
No, it's lazy.
Yeah.
It's lazy.
It's so crusty, if you smile, they start bleeding.
You're so black, you make Wesley Snipes look...
Okay, hold on. Let's just...
Whoa.
Let's just pause on the premise of that joke. You can't say that, Jordan. We don't want to hear how black you think he is. It's not your joke to make, my guy.
The clear-cut winner to represent Lincoln Heights, my guy, Jordan!
Honestly, this is like a metaphor for society.
MTV was really ahead of their time.
I came out here today and I gave it my best and I dominated the competition.
I literally want to drown this guy in a bathtub. He pisses me off so much. Like, do you think he talks like this all the time? Like, he's like, if his girlfriend, he's like, oh yeah, baby, we're right there. That feels great. I'm gonna bust.
Need to kick a little tail over there at Baldwin Hills.
So Jordan's been appointed.
Now that I can represent Lincoln Heights as their king, I'm ready to destroy Baldwin Hills as well.
Because they are in Baldwin Hills. We've confirmed that.
Okay, Baldwin Hills. Can we at least like get some, not that, at least that guy won't be on the screen.
Her mama's so short, she gotta use a sticky hand to get the toilet paper.
I do love this guy's like absurdist sense of humor a lot. It's very refreshing.
I really do like it. I also love the physical element to his comedy. I'm choosing him to take down Jordan. I'm hoping
he's the only one with the power to take down Jordan.
Your mom is so fat that she was born on January 1st and 2nd.
There is some sort of absurdist joke there where it's like your mom transcends time and space.
Because she's so fat.
Because she ran out of space and now she has to cross into the dimension of time. But like, that's not the joke that she told. So sorry, Diane. No punch ups here.
Your mama's so stupid. I rung the doorbell and she went and checked the microwave.
Your breath stinks so much you need prescription Tic Tacs.
His Tic Tac joke was way better.
And why does every bad breath joke have to involve Tic Tacs?
Yeah, I do feel like that was like a pretty common thing to say in like the 2000s. Like, oh, your breath stinks. You need a Tic Tac.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I feel like that was like a main thing in the zeitgeist, I think.
Kenny!
Let's go.
All right, Kenny. We need this. Kenny, please.
On the way to your house is Wilmer.
Gross.
With the winner from Lincoln Heights, all right?
Okay, so now it's time for the Room Raiders segment of the show. What do you think is in Jordan's house?
A bobblehead of himself. Sure.
I bet he like rented another property that like looks less impressive than the actual house he lives at.
Yeah.
What up, Jordan?
Hello, Wilmer.
Dude, Wilmer shows up like halfway into the freaking episode.
Any stories about Kenny that you could share with us?
He had to be about 6 or 7. The school calls us. He's writing his name in the sand with his pee.
I can't believe he's sticking to the bit, or is this really how he is?
If this is how he is genuinely all the time, I've literally never hated a man more.
Is this what I think it is?
I believe so.
This is the ghetto Spider-Man.
All right, Wilmer, cool out.
Yo, it said Louis Vuitton, members only.
Is that for reals?
Is that for reals?
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Oh, thanks for that.
This is so fucked up.
Come on. Yeah, what the hell?
Please do not touch my black pussy.
Dude, I thought this couldn't get any worse.
Your book. Let's see what his friends had to say. Oh.
He's his own best friend.
He had no friends.
He had no friends.
That's like maybe the meanest, the meanest thing.
Big Will and Jordan have cleaned the spiders out of Kenny's closet. It's Kenny's turn to ransack Jordan's crib.
I am so excited to see where this guy fucking lives, man. It's either like a really nice like apartment or like his mother's basement or something.
I want to see his closet. I want to see if he really does have
all suits.
All suits.
What's up, man? Good? Yeah, I'm good.
Of course this guy has no fucking furniture, dude. Dude, this guy's a murderer.
Definitely less is more. So we're here to get a little dirt.
And he doesn't, it's just his cousin?
Cousin?
That does that. I feel like he's not playing by the same rules as everyone else.
That's probably because he killed his immediate family.
So how you guys met?
We're cousins.
Is he a good kisser?
Whoa, what the fuck are we watching?
What?
You could tell she's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Wilmer?
What do we call this though?
It's called I Miss You, Mama.
He's got like the same style of shirt in a bunch of different colors.
Look, it's my friend, Macaulay Culkin.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Home Alone 4. Nobody fucking cares.
Nobody
Shut
cares.
up.
Yeah, we hate you. Also, are there bananas in his bathroom? Like, this has to be fake, right? Like, they have to.
It has to be.
Okay, now he's also got bananas. They fucking planted this banana shit.
For sure. Yeah.
It does feel like they had nothing on him, so they just like. They made this up.
The thing about bananas is that there's
fucking let him have it, dude.
Let me talk my shit.
Talk that shit, dude.
Thing about bananas, this is just unrealistic. Unless he would have to like buy these bananas that morning, set them up, because you know how quick? There's like a day. There's like a day where you can have all your bananas, and the next day, if you wait, they're all brown.
I am praying for Deshaun to take this. Kenny, not Deshaun.
Jordan sent shock.
Why does he keep doing that? He did that right in front of the house as well.
It's like how people have catchphrases. That's like his catch pose, I guess.
His catch pose. That's his like choose your fighter stance.
Kenny's mom.
They do bring the mom, which doesn't feel like a fair fight. What, are they just going to bring Jordan's cousin?
Yeah, this is your cousin.
Yeah, that just doesn't hit the same.
Sam, tell him what's up. All right, check it out, y'all. So remember what we judging y'all on.
This is what I mean, where he just kind of like outsources the rules to his friends.
Right, all the boring stuff.
Your mama's butt hairs are so long they get clogged in the toilet when she flushes.
I want to hurt this man. I would like to go into a boxing ring with Jordan.
We had Logan Paul versus Mayweather. We had TikTokers versus YouTubers. And now we need like Kurtis versus this random guy from Yo Momma.
Yeah, who's like probably has kids and like a wife now.
Yo mom's so skinny. She got her picture on the edge of her driver's license.
Yeah, he's so creative.
Yeah, he is creative. I don't know what happened to him. He just like looks like he took a blow.
Fucking take that back.
Pardon me, guys. I'm just doing my stretches here. Gotta be limber for your mom, Kenny.
You'll be stretching all night into the next week.
Let's go.
Is his mom like, oh, you need to be very limber?
Yeah, when I do have sex with you.
Yeah.
For this round, I want to see y'all back on each other's cribs, all right?
There ain't much to say about your house, because it wasn't in it.
He's like, yes, that all went according to plan.
Kenny, that's not fair. I'd have more furniture, except your mom kept breaking it.
I gotta give you love for that.
Like, Wilmer's like, all right, that was an expert retort, my guy. I've got to give you a handshake for that.
I got to give you love for that. I love you, sir.
You're here, you're on TV, you're in front of an amazing actor, and you decide not to take a shower. You got a little left on your chin there.
Isn't he supposed to be talking about their houses?
Yeah, this is the crib section. Instant DQ.
Yeah, what the hell?
The premise of that joke is that we all have shit on our chins all the time, but we just shower to get rid of it.
Right.
The clowns in his room, they was crying. It's because his feet smell like boiled quarters.
He's so creative. What a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like
that's really funny.
Boiled quarters is such a funny thing.
I visit your closet, you have more shoes than your mother. And I've been in your mother room many times.
Nah, misspoke.
He slipped up.
I've been in your mother room many times. He had it. He went so far without slipping up. Oh, they're booing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do, dude. I'm fucking living for this shit.
It'd be so awesome if Kenny just kicked him in the balls after that.
Come through is one final joke. That's it.
This is like where they tell their big closer.
Okay. I'm excited. I think Kenny's gonna come out with a banger.
Kenny, I don't know where to begin. First of all, hickory dickory dock. Your mom's a dirty slut.
Boo. He did the same thing as last time.
Yeah. How dare you try a third time with this type of joke?
And that's your closer?
All right, now all we need is for Kenny to just fucking wipe the floor with this guy.
Just say boiled quarters again.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, if he just was like, boiled quarters.
Don't sweat him, man. His tie is connected to his thong. That's why he can't think too straight.
Oh my God!
It looks like he's about to cry. Like he's like,
yeah.
How did he know about my thong?
Give me a second to think this over.
You pointed out that he like broke the rules. Like he didn't do a crib joke.
He just said he made the shit chin joke, and then he complimented Wilmer Valderrama.
Half of his jokes are mainly a heart of his character.
There's a thin line between being corny and being funny.
Corny. I thought he said horny.
There's also a thin line between those two things. Yeah.
For tonight's battle, Kenny.
Let's go.
Man, I've like never been invested in the result of a like reality show competition.
I know, me neither.
I couldn't stand to see the smug look on his face if that guy won.
I don't even want to know the face he made.
Yeah. No matter what Kenny's up to today, I just hope he's like looking down on this episode with pride.
Newsflash. Jordan loses to Kenny in an epic Yo Mama battle. This is Jordan signing off.
Even after he lost, he's still insufferable.
Yeah, there's no redemption arc at all.
Yeah, I just won the battle, and it was nothing. See you later.
Didn't even say anything about his competitor.
He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, we stand Kenny, kind of. Yeah, like
yeah,
a couple of his jokes really didn't stand up to the test of time, but he wasn't the hero we deserved, but he was the hero we needed.
Boiled quarters.
Unironically, think we may have found you a joke for your set. You gotta work in boiled quarters. Thanks so much for joining me today, Kurtis, on this trip down memory lane.
Yeah, this was great. This was one of the shows I wanted to talk about too, because I love talking about old MTV shows. So this was nice that we got to laugh to talk about it.
Do you want to plug anything about your channel or tour dates or anything? Please, you have the floor.
Yeah, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and listen to my podcast.
Hell yeah.
I have an episode with Jarvis you could listen to. It's great. We ranked sexy Pokemon on it. And yeah, I got a tour coming up in November, December. And it's going to be a good time. If I'm coming to where you live, come on out. It's a good time. And that's it. Thank you, Jarvis.
Boiled quarters, everybody.
Boiled quarters.
All right, cool.